Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 16 of Promises and it's Sunday Yum. So we're on the floor, rolling around, doing our thing. Anything, yeah. I have a plan for April. Really excited about the plan. I always get really excited about the next one. I'm like, oh, the most amazing one. So I'll launch it tomorrow. You'll get pictures and the whole concept tomorrow, and I'll send the email in the next few days. And thanks, Sinead, as always. Such a deep and wonderful support and inspiration in my life. My sister Sinead, who runs all the office, it's just so amazing. She's epic. So come lie on your back and we shall begin. Come. Hey, Poppy. Great. So lying on your back, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Settle yourself in, find your shoulders, find the sense of the length of your spine, your feet flat on the floor, your elbows resting on the floor. And just allow your breath to deepen into your belly. Slowing things down, deepening in. Sorry, Poppy. If Bear's in the bed first, Poppy won't go in. If Poppy's in the bed first, Bear won't go in. And then when they're both in, they both cuddle and settle. But it always takes a few moments. So feet are flat on the floor. And just begin by rolling up and down along your spine. And as you roll up and as you travel down, how smooth can you make this movement? And not about how it was smooth in the past or how you were in the past, based on what you're working with right now and the sensations of what you're feeling. How does this work? I was pushing a hay bale around the garden yesterday. There's this massive hay bale that we have for animal bedding. And so I was pushing it around and I can feel it in one of my legs. The push that I did. Oh my God, it was so heavy. Anyway, so right now, based on the experience of yesterday in my body, I can feel that as I travel up and down, one of my calves is just feeling a little bit tweaky or twangy. So I'm going slower and including that sensation and the experience of now. And as I do that, my leg feels a lot of relief and I feel whole and connected and including all of myself. So just notice as you travel up and down, how do you include the places that feel niggly? How do you slow things down so they can be present and in the movement of what you're doing? And in some ways, it's like, another way of saying this, can you make it in the painfulness of it present in the movement, but in a really wholesome way? Can you go really slowly that it's like oil on the surface of water, that there's like, oh, look, that part of me is in here and it's present and it's been held wholesomely by the rest of me. That might be your spine, your shoulders, your neck, your hip, your knees, your ankle, your calf, whatever it might be. As you travel up, include the whole of you. It's like Team You. How do you include the whole of you as you move? Nice. Next time that you travel up, pause. So I really feel like I've eased something out there in the including and in the incorporation of the whole of myself into the movement. Yeah, I feel whole in some way. That's very nice. Pause with your hips high. Nice. Lower your bum down. Walk your feet a tiny bit closer together. And then bring your arms up towards the ceiling and bend your elbows. and palms are together. And then draw your right knee towards your right elbow. And so my right knee is bent, my right elbow is bent. And as I bring my elbow to my knee, my bum has just hovered 1 millimeter, 1 inch off the floor. It's very, very light hovering. And then stretch your leg out at a 45-degree angle. Stretch your arms out at a 45-degree angle. So zoomies. Bend your knee, bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow. And then lengthen your leg long, strong and long through your arms, strong and long through your legs. So there's a kind of a floatiness to my bum as I do this. Long, but there's also this amazing long moment. And so long for you might be that you float your leg just out, just above the floor. Might be that you float your leg up at a 45-degree angle. See which one is the right one for you. One more time. Long. And then bend your knee, bring both knees to the floor, both feet to the floor. Other side. Palms together, bend your elbows, bring your left elbow to your left knee. And then lengthen long, floating out at a 45-degree angle or floating out just above the floor. It's like what meets your shape, your wellness right now. My bum is floating the whole time. If that's possible, great. If you want to drop your bum down between or keep it on the floor as you do this, then that's really great. For me, the floating of my bum off the floor feels really powerful in the movement. But see, let that grow. Nice. Bend both knees, feet flat to the floor, arms wide. Drop your knees to the right. Slowly come back up to center. And then drop your knees to the left. And come back up to center. Knees to the right. Center. Knees to the left. Center. Knees to the right. Center. Knees to the left. Center. Nice. So squeeze your right knee up towards your chest and just pause. Just pulling your thigh down towards your chest. We did this movement yesterday, but I just love it. It's actually probably how I start. I have 2 slow and mindful classes inside in town, on a town in Knocknacara. That's town for me. For other people, that's the suburbs. For me, it's the big smoke, Knocknacara. And so this is typically how I start my classes inside in town. We always start on the floor in the slow and mindful. So roll a circle with your knee, the right knee towards the ceiling. And I'm keeping the back of my body imprinted into the floor, and I'm keeping my left foot really steady. And so in the steadiness, there is power. And then in the movement of my knee, there's also power. So they're not unique to each other. No, they're not oblivious to each other, independent. They're connected. The power of the floor through the left side, and then the steady rolling of my knee on the right. Roll in the other direction. There's a word. Unique, no. I'll find it. I'll be out in the garden later and I'll go, oh, there's that word. So drawing a big circle, keeping the left side really steady, pushing the left side into the floor, keeping your back steady. Nice. Pull your knee towards you and then smush your knee from side to side, or your thigh from side to side, or your whole leg from side to side. So you're holding on to your leg. And as we do this, like I was saying yesterday, we really meet the joint head into the hip socket. And for me, this really informs, in my particular case, the quality of the bone quality of my hips. I'm always checking them, noticing them, having a relationship to the bone quality of my hips. Smushing left, smushing right. Nice. And then stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling and lower your right leg down until it floats just above the floor. Bend your knee, draw your knee up onto your chest, and stretch your leg up towards the ceiling, lower your leg down. So this is bicycle, but one-legged bicycle. Bend your knee, draw your knee up onto your chest, stretch your leg long, lower your leg down. Bend your knee, squeeze it up, stretch it long, lower it down. So you're doing a big circle with this leg. Bend your knee. As I bend my knee, I point my toes. As I stretch my leg up, I send my heel up, and then I draw my heel down towards the floor. As I bend my knee, I point my toes. As I stretch my leg up, my heel rises. As I lower down, my heel surges away. Bend your knee, point your toes, stretch your leg, send your heel. Lower your leg down. One more time. Bend your knee, point your toes, stretch your leg, send your heel. Nice. Bend your knee, bring your foot to the floor. Other side. So squeeze the left leg up towards you, hug it in. And just have a sense of this leg, this hip, this moment. Nice. Staying very solid through the right side. Draw a circle with your left knee. And circle in the other direction. You're staying solid through the back of your body as your knee moves. Squeeze your knee up towards your chest. Squish or smush your knee from side to side. Just feel. How does the bone feel on this side? So interesting. So interesting. So many layers of perception that we can engage with our bodies. So this is bone, and then there's stability and balance and strength and flexibility, load bearing, ability to lift it. So many different layers. It's amazing. Stretch your left leg up towards the ceiling and lower your left leg down. Heel surges away as you lower your leg down. As you bend your knee, point your toes, draw your knee up towards your chest. Stretch your leg, heel rises, lower your leg down. Bend your knee, point your toes, squeeze in. Stretch your leg, lower down. Bend your knee, point your toes, squeeze it in. Stretch your leg, lower down. And again, bend your knee, point your toes, stretch your leg, lower down. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Drop your knees to the right. Pause there. Other side. And come back to center. So draw your right knee up towards your chest. And then bring your right knee out to the side. Bring your right knee back to center. Stretch your leg long. Draw your knee up towards your chest. Bring your right knee out to the side. Bring your knee back to center. Stretch your leg long. So at the moment, we're making an L shape. So we draw our knee up through the center. We bring our knee out to the side, the L shape, in the direction. Knee back to center and then long. So we're going to try and make a triangle. So as you draw your leg up, draw your knee out to the side as your leg comes up. And then draw your knee back to center, stretch your leg long. So from the long of my leg, I begin to draw my knee out to the side. So it's a little bit gnarlier into your inner thigh. Bring your knee back to center, stretch your leg long. As you bend your knee, you're bringing it out to the side. And then knee back to center, stretch your leg long. Last one. As you bend your knee, bring it out to the side. So it's side and up are happening together at the same time. Back to center, lower your leg down, foot down. So draw your left knee up towards you. Bring it out to the side. This is the L shape. Bring it back to center. Stretch your leg long. So now we have like two walls of the triangle as we do this. So draw your knee up towards you. Out to the side. Back to center. Stretch your leg long. Bend your knee. Side. Center. Long. Now we're going to travel up sideways. So as you bend your knee, bring your knee out to the side. Come back to center, stretch your leg long. So we're doing the full triangle of the movement. Knee out to the side, center, and long. Knee out to the side. As you travel up, your knee travels wide, center, long. One more time. Knee out to the side, center, and foot to the floor. Cool. So come lie on your belly. Come lie all the way down on your belly. So we're going to try that same movement. So with your head resting on your hands, have your thighs together, your knees together, and then bring your knee out to the side and bring your knee up so that it's resting beside you on the floor. And then stretch your leg long. And then do it again. I want to bring my head up a bit off the floor. So bend your knee out to the side. Let it rest on the floor. And then stretch your leg long. Sorry, my voice is going all weird at this one. Knee out to the side. Wow. And long. Try the other side. Knee out to the side on the left. Long. Knee out to the side on the left. This side is, for me, easier, which is always very weird. Knee out to the side. Long. I don't even know what muscles are working. They're all working. Knee out to the side. And long. Nice. So, right side, knee out to the side. And then stretch your left arm over towards the right. So now my right knee is over towards the right and my left arm is over towards the right. And then bring your right hand to your hip and open your chest towards the right. And I'm trying to draw my right shoulder back. Left shoulder is just resting on the floor. Try it in the other direction. Bring your right arm over towards the left. And now my left hand is holding me. I can't go very far because now I'm twisting against the rotation of my pelvis. Right hand has gone left. I really can't speak very clearly. Oh, so funny. Come all the way back. Change. Left knee out to the side. So you go the same direction as the leg. So right arm is long, left hand is on your hip. Very nice twist, this. I feel, yeah, that length, the pressure of my thigh into the floor on the right feels really yummy. That opening into my chest feels really delicious. I feel strength and flexibility in this. I feel a sense of, yeah, that's just really nice. The other one. Oh, bring your left arm over towards the right. Right hand is on the floor like scaffolding. There's really not much space. There is not much space in any direction. And come all the way back. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Roll all the way over onto your back. Arms are wide. Come into gliders. Both knees down. Glide your right knee up towards the left side. Both knees down. Draw your top leg up. And just travel. How do you travel from side to side? Oh, my ribs feel like they've been really met in some kind of way. That leg out to the side, stability, mobilization stuff. Yeah, so interesting. Nice. So squeeze both knees towards you. Pause. So I thought yesterday was Caroline's birthday. Today is Caroline's birthday. So happy birthday, Caroline, today. Nice. And then just rock from side to side. Nice. Just stretch your legs up. Pause there. Legs up. You can have your arms in whatever way feels comfortable. Just pause there. Wiggle your toes, move your feet. Roll your ankles in deep circles. Super. Roll all the way over. We'll come into the offering. So, hands for your heart. Pause. So we're going to do a seaweed dancing version of the offering. So sweep your right hand towards the left and then sweep the left hand towards the right. And as I'm sweeping towards the left hand towards the right, I'm pulling my right elbow back into lawnmower. And so I'm lawnmower one side, sweep, lawnmower the other side, sweep. And there's this sense of really rotating and sweeping. And so from the side, you really see the sense of just get a sense of your arms, of your chest, of the twist. Seaweed, your nails drag along the water in front of you. Nice. Hands to your heart. Nice. And just holding forth. Just pause. Do you feel like I missed something? So I'm going to pull my arms wide. Back of my hands come together. You can choose to do this or not do this. Just there, I felt like, oh, I have to do the proper offering. I have to say, I love it in the feeling of my spine as I round forward. And just feel that in you. One more time. Pause. Yeah, it's different. Seaweed arms is nice, but that's something different happens in my body with that. Pull that in. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down. Land on the floor. Nice. How wonderful. How yum. So those of you I'll see on the beach, I will see you on the beach. And the rest of you, I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm going to launch. So the April is called Engage Your Senses. So it's going to be about a deep dive into our sensory experience of the world. And typically in the past, they would have talked about, oh, there's 5 senses, there's 6 senses, so this, and now they're saying, oh no, there's 30 senses, so one is the ability to perceive gravity, interoception, proprioception, the air hunger, thirst. Do you need to go to the toilet? All these are senses that we have, and so we're going to be really deepening into the sensory experience of our bodies. How amazing! I'm very excited about it. So yeah, so the full program will be tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you tomorrow, day 17. Amazing, great, slow on.